And so, where do you want to start with that? What's one of the best practices in communicating with your children?
I think it's so multifaceted. I was thinking about it all week, and there's just so many things. I think the most important thing is probably that um, just to realize that communication, and to me, it's all about connection. I mean,
Mm,
you don't just want to be talking at each other. I mean, we communicate because we want to connect, and it's definitely a process, and it's definitely something that needs to be worked on and developed.
okay. So, where should families start? Let's say there's parents and they don't know their kids, and their kids don't know them, so there's always conflict. Where do we begin?
This might surprise some people, but I think that it's really important to start to remember that our kids are in bodies,
Mm-hmm.
and their bodies need to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about healthy food, like nourishment and energy, and I'm talking about sleep.
Mm.
And you know how passionate I am about sleep.
Yes.
And all of our kids are just trained well to sleep and to have that restorative sleep. And so, especially with little ones, it communicates something.
I can imagine when I am not, if I'm not fully rested, I'm super grouchy.
Yeah. And it's the same with our kids. So,
So,
I mean, I think that's basic. The little ones, we have to keep them moving. If they're too, if they feel too wired to concentrate on what you're saying, or, and they can't kind of be in a restful situation where you're focusing on each other, then kick them outside. And, they need to have a, outlet for their energy,
mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Yeah. So it seems to me that you're saying that these things are all related.
I
The
think,
energy expansion and good sleep.
yeah, I think we need to think about, we can't forget that. I was reading a quote today. I've come across so many things about like connection and communication with our kids this week. It's so funny how that happens.
Yeah.
Um,
God's will.
let's not forget that our children are in bodies, and we need, and whatever they is going on in their bodies affects how they communicate, and how well we can focus on each other.
I,
Which is much more than just sitting and talking.
yeah. I recently had a conversation with our eldest. He's 11,
Hmm.
Kairos. So he's getting to the point where his voice is lowering and he's getting
Hmm.
taller. So I had the birds and the bees conversation with him, and it was a good one.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff there. I think another thing that we can do is to share our kids' interests.
Yeah.
Even if we don't share their interests, we better start sharing their interests, because it's something. If it's important to them, we have to show them that it's important to us too.
That's true. And that's easier said than done because,
Yeah.
you know me, I like video games, but Kairos, he plays Roblox
He plays different games,
and
Minecraft, and
Minecraft. And I'm
yeah.
like, what's the point of this game? Just to walk around and build stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, is there a goal? He's like, no. And I'm like, what kind of game is this?
Yeah.
But that's what he likes.
And I incorporated into our school. We did a science project about different what do you call it, like habitats, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And he used Minecraft as
Yeah, he did a
which
project
animals, and we kind of
with Minecraft.
we paralleled the Minecraft world with the real world.